first?
I didn't. That's why I didn't. No, no.
Did you spay or neuter your cat to dog?
What?
Did you spay or neuter your cat to dog?
Oh, didn't have pets at the time.
Oh, okay. That's why you didn't make it.
Yeah, yeah. Jenna Bayley-Burke. A hyphenated name. Yes. Oh, she's coming up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna introduce you in real time. That's
Dude,
what I'm gonna
right? I don't know what you have, so I'm a little concerned. Go ahead.
do. It's got a lot of red underlines on it.
Dude, right? Come on.
By day, Jenna is faster than a speeding toddler, stronger than a stubborn husband, able to leave tall-legged structures in a single bound. But by night, while the family sleeps, she writes romance novels. Where no one ever has to scoop up after the dog, change diapers, clip coupons, drive carpool, do laundry, mop floors, get silly putty out of hair, vacuum, empty the vacuum bag, gross, exercise, count calories, apply band-aids, Damon, raise your left hand, clean up, puke, wait, where's this going? Jenna writes romance because it is glamorous, just ask the dog.
Alright, so I didn't know where that was going. I have a bunch of different bios, and I was like, which one did they get? Because some of them are a little racier than others, but that was very pretty. Appreciate that. So I am intensely nervous. Can you tell? Have I turned red yet? Sweet.
Really?
So I write romance novels because that is what I read. I love a happily ever after. I love watching relationships form and grow together, and really, I mean, all you need is love, right?
Yes.
Seriously, this is a tough crowd. You were right. Dang. All right. So I write romance novels. I have since 2006. I love it. I think it's the best job I can have while I stay home with my kids. I've hit a little glitch. I had a bonus baby, probably from all those romance novels. So things sped up and slowed down and sped up and slowed down. But I'm getting my groove back. She's going to hit kindergarten this year, so hopefully I can kick back into gear and put out more books. That would be great. My latest, my latest last month was for Kicks, which came out. It's up here. Tina ordered them for me because she's lovely. And this one, I didn't have a fantastic job, you know, that inspired my stories. I was a professional bitch, which means I was a retail manager. Let me tell you. So this book for Kicks, I wrote to get out all that retail angst. So it follows a retail manager as she's doing a training session, which I actually did, where you go and you teach the different stores how to properly market a certain product. And you fly around the country and you're in 7 stores a day. I did it. It wasn't fun. And I did not have a hot guy chasing me around. My hot guy was at home with a job. So it was just me and a lot of hotel rooms. So I wrote for Kicks kind of to get that all out there. I think sometimes they say write what you know, and sadly that's what I knew. Hence why I became a novelist, because I'm not going back to that. Alright, so this story for Kicks is kind of a redemption story, kind of a coming back to yourself and trusting yourself. A lot of my stories have trust issues. I need to work on that. Alright. Beds are not meant for tarot card reading, and seeing Logan lounge against the pillows of her big bed was far too tempting. He was too tempting. 2 minutes with him, and Breeze had dropped 20 IQ points, losing the ability to think long term. How many readings have you done? He quirked an eyebrow and settled himself deeper into her bed. I like it in here. It smells like you. Grapefruit, clean and warm. Logan, you and me in a bed is not a good combination. She could smell him too. The light and sexy notes of jasmine and sandalwood followed him everywhere. She pulled the cards from the box and set it on the desk. You and me in any flat surface is a fantastic combination. But you said no sex, so we won't find out for sure tonight. Just sit. I promise I won't try anything. Tell me my future. I don't. Breeze, I heard you on the no sex thing, and I'm letting it go for tonight. So why don't you sit down, relax, tell me what the winning lotto numbers are. Which actually, I guess if they would have visualize the money raining down, would have worked. I'm gonna go home and do that, just FYI. I think we all should. Come back next month and report. Sorry, back to me. That's not how tarot works. Then bring on the numerology book. That either. She stepped to the end of the bed and sat, keeping one leg on the ground. None of it is magic, as far as I can tell. They're all about opening your mind and asking the right questions. What questions are you asking? He sat up straighter, his eyes twinkling. This is your reading. You ask the questions. She shuffled the cards in her hands. I've never done this before, so don't read too much into it. I only know enough to do a simple 3-card spread. You, your question, and what you need to know. She set the stack on the bed between them. Think about your question, cut the deck into 3 piles, and then stack them back together. He did as instructed, the slick cards sliding on the mattress. Do I have to tell you my question? I think so. I'm not sure. Her gaze locked with his, and she could just bet what he'd asked. Why is Breeze so afraid of me? Logan, this is about you, and I'm not afraid of you. I just don't want you to get the wrong idea. She squared the cards in her hands. You should ask a different question. Let's just see how this one plays out. With a shrug, Breeze laid the 3 cards on the bed. The Lovers, Wheel of Fortune, and the 3 of Wands. You see, Logan picked up the Lover's card. Even the cards think we should be together. Breeze snatched it from his hand. You're supposed to ask a question about you. Let's try that again. Isn't that cheating? I've heard of cheating at cards, but cheating at tarot? Fine. Setting the deck aside, Breeze flipped over the Lover's card and read over the quick description on the back. This isn't necessarily romantic, you know. This card represents you in the situation. It can symbolize the obvious, of course, but this card asks you to look at your choices and make sure you are willing to commit to them. Lord, woman, you won't sleep with me and already you're talking about a commitment? You're one for the record books, Breeze Cohen. Logan laughed and leaned back against the pillows. What about you? What about me? Your card too. What question do the cards ask of you? With trembling fingers, she lifted the Wheel of Fortune card and turned it over. New beginnings. Seize the moment. Her heart pounded. Their physical attraction was electric. Their star signs a match. Could the cards be trying to tell her something too? She set it down and reached for a third. Hey, no fair. Logan grabbed the Wheel of Fortune. Breeze watched his face as he read, I like this game. His smile brightened the room and Breeze pursed her lips together to keep from returning the grin. It's not a game. The card in position 3 tells you what you need to know about the situation. The 3 of Wands. Help others while you help yourself. Get ready for your ship to come in. She stared at the cards, the words printed there. Maybe she was being too cautious, or maybe she was tired and looking for everywhere for an excuse to indulge in self-destructive behavior. Feeling the mattress move, she looked up and watched him stand and rub the back of his neck. He shook his head slowly and walked towards the door. We can do another question. She rose from the bed, not wanting him to stay or leave, not knowing what she wanted at all. He turned in the doorway, a sad smile on his lips. I need to go. I promised you I wouldn't try anything tonight, and after those cards, I've never wanted to be with you more. In order to keep my promise, I need to walk away. Right now.